flight. Just give me a little bit. I start up the intermission just that told you right here. That way I can just let everybody know I'm here, I'm ready, getting started, you know. It's going to play this game again. Be right back. I'm going to get another. I'm going to have to restart this. OBS real quick. It's not letting me last time to fix this? Let's say... Try window capture. No, that's not working either. It doesn't seem to want to work now. Yeah, no, I'm having an issue right now. It's not not displaying the game. I had this issue before. Last time the fix was with NVIDIA, but I don't think that's the issue this time. I will see. And negative, it's not working at all. Just Google this real quick. See, I load that up, then it's... Just gonna try restarting the sim and the stream one more time, just for good measure. Yes, I will be. I'll be starting from cold and dark. If I can get the sim to work. What? Yes? No, I rinsed them off and everything. Yeah, probably. Probably sissy. I don't know. Now it just suddenly decides to work. So let me get the actual aircraft I'll be flying. uh, I don't know sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what I did. But suddenly it starts working. Happy day, happy day. Okay. Um, get my flight plan filed real quick in case air traffic control decides to come online. Today we are Delta 1520. Let me get that music back on. Alright, so let's do this. Flight plan. Load flight plan. Alright, no air traffic control online at the moment. Alright, Shoshi, your catering's on its way. Let me turn on the lights for you. Emergency lights armed. Electric hydraulics on. Oh, there's your catering. Oh, hey, that guy's kind of... That ain't right, man. Look, and they're damaging my thing right there, my power unit. What are they doing? I'm gonna look away. Fuel on. Sim and payload loaded. Fuel and payload loaded. Alright. All the fuel's on. Okay, now we can start the APU. Okay, initialization. Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey. Kilo Mike Indigo Alpha 01. max index of 50. Next page. 14.1. 108.2. And 96.2. Winds are 080 at 12 knots, so say 12 knot headwind. Power is internal. They done with that yet? Nope. We're only going to 13,000 feet today. So no traffic control online. Flight level 30, are you there? They're waiting for me to close that door? Maybe. Yep, they were waiting on me. Quest boarding.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible. Allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard, please place it in the overhead bins, either wheels or handles first on either side of the aircraft. Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. We'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
Alright, Shoshi, can the pilot get some coffee here before this flight? Thank you. It's the Starbucks coffee, right? We have Starbucks coffee on board. Just the coffee, not the frappuccinos, unfortunately. Yep, it's fixed now. Flight level 30, I don't know if you probably missed most of the setup. The aircraft's actually now all started. So you might want to rewind a little bit if you want to see how I set it up. Actually, flight plan, I don't know if any of these SIDs have Aber. That's Orlando. Uki, no. Scooby 7, no. Parking runway 6, if that does anything. And then into Miami, taking Scott 5. Don't know what runway yet. Don't seem to have a transition that would match. Ah, there we go. Flight plan issue resolved. We loaded up yet? Boarding completed. Yes, we are good to go. Operate jetway. Okay, we're gonna get pushback started here.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a good flyer. Thank you so much.
Alright, Shoshi, you ready for your flight attendant announcement, whatever? Safety briefing? Yep, we are starting. There we go. These guys, I gotta watch them.
Set parking brakes.
The engine bleed air on this aircraft, I can just leave it on auto and it's okay. This is just the isolation valve I have to mess with. It's already set back to auto. It doesn't open it automatically for engine start. Alright, engine 2 started. Turn back on the air conditioning.
Unlocking gear.
APU air off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
Taxi light on. Landing lights extended. Alright, let's do our control surface check. I want to say, which one of these was it?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Big. Left. Right. Right rudder. left rudder. Slight rudder deflection. I need to fix that in calibration. Okay. Nope, those are. I'll have to recalibrate everything again. Doesn't seem to do good with keeping calibration. There we go. Much better calibration there. Alright, now we're ready to taxi. Oh, you guys are still on the other screen. There we go. Yeah, ignition to auto. Thank you. And actually, if you're talking about starter, it doesn't do starter left, starter right. This aircraft is not like a 7.3 by any means. Stabilizer set for departure. Again, our taxi out to runway 6.
Hello, welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety. So before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin. And place smaller items, including handbags, underneath the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
If you're seated in the business class cabin, secure your shoulder harness by attaching the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, remove the metal tip and allow the shoulder harness to retract.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew members' instructions.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Please note that exit signs on this airplane identify each exit with a green symbol. Arrows indicate the direction to the exit. Locate the exit nearest you using these green symbols, keeping in mind the nearest exit might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask or red streamer towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the business class or premium select cabin, life vests are located in a compartment adjacent to your seat or under your armrest.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and your tray table is put away.
If you're seated in the main cabin, ensure your aisle armrests are lowered, and in the premium select cabin, ensure aisle armrests are raised.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying with Delta.
Alright, Shoshi, take your seat. We will be, No, that's okay. Shoshi, we're just getting ready for takeoff, so you might want to take your seat here. Let me announce to the world that we will be departing. Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey traffic. Departing runway 06. Whoops. To the southeast. Bam. Don't know what kind of traffic Miami is using yet. Alright, flap set, autopilot set, speed brakes good, clearance done. Anything else I might be missing? Landing lights. Oh, flight level 380, the one thing you need to remind me the most are the landing lights. That is what I forget the most. Okay, here we go. Alright. Confirmation from flight attendants that we're ready for takeoff. Here we go. V1, rotate. Positive rate gear up.
Stall.
It's a little turbulent here today. We'll be in that right turn right now. Flaps up. Flats up. Direct aber.
Stabilizer motion.
There are a lot of clouds out there. I better turn on my radar. Hopefully I'm not having to dodge too many storms. I know it is a little stormy out here. Lando's online. That doesn't help though. Let's see what Miami's doing in real life. I'm going to set up for runway 12.
10,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Alright, turn off the fast seatbelt sign. Everybody's free to move around the cabin. Do not see what's turbulence up here today, it seems. So we're getting lucky. Although it is quite the short hop. I'm going to ignore that turbulence, act like it never happened. I think you guys would appreciate that. feel like I'm going to be landing on the 9s instead. Let me adjust that real quick. Pina. First one. Okay. Anything between Wallop and Pina. There we go. Making my descent around Deeds. Runway 12. Oh, 380, are you still there? Calling flight level 380. You'll assume he's left for a little bit.
Altitude.
Okay, time for that seatbelt sign to go back on. Wind Miami are 080 at 8 knots. Awesome, Shoshi. Yep, make sure make sure everybody gets back in their seats. That way you can take your seat again. Let me make this announcement real quick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. Flight attendant too busy to bring you guys any beverages during this very short flight. She's a little busy doing laundry because this airline is sort of on a tight budget. So thank you again for flying Delta Airlines, and we will see you on the ground where I'm sure she might actually have time to give you guys a drink on your way out. But just hurry along because we gotta get more people in. We gotta head back to Fort Myers before we can head off to bed. And thank you for choosing Delta. Have a good evening. I wonder if she heard that. She says she's still here, but did she hear that?
attention, please prepare the cab for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, descending below 10,000 here shortly. That's a lot of turbulence there. Had a little speed break there to get our speed back down to where we need it at. Yes, once we land, everybody gets a preoccupied beverage. Gets a complimentary beverage because you're preoccupied. Not that I think we'll be able to hand out 110 waters within the 5-10 minutes that we had. Okay, APU is going back on. Fuel is good. Landing lights on. Set for landing. Anything else? That'll be it for now. Yeah, you can't see anything out the window. It's so dark. There's actually a little... What is that? A little something up there. I can't tell. There's a cloud up there. It's hard to see, though. There isn't a lot of moonlight out tonight, so... which makes sense. We're still closer to a new moon phase, and, you know, Flight Sim does actually take that into consideration. You'll see Miami soon enough. Now you can't even see anything. Alrighty, flight attendant, if you would like to make your last check of the aircraft, now would be the best time. We'll be on the ground here within the next 10 minutes, I'd say. I'll actually get my next flight plan started here. Ooh, that's some big turbulence there. Big, big turbulence. Ooh, whoa, that is getting crazy there now. Shoshi, are you sure the passengers aren't having a riot back there? Because that's what it feels like from up here. I could just double check on them, that'd be great. Which cargo can I carry on this aircraft? 8,000 pounds. As you can see, we're coming into the range of Miami. Yeah, there's snakes on the plane. That's a good one. I like that. There's snakes on the plane. Oh, thank goodness. Auto approach and land can now be enabled. A little bit high, it looks like. Let's see if I can get this. Gear down. Full flaps. Alright, here we go. Let me let Miami know we are landing. KMIA traffic. Landing. Runway 12. Okay, here we go.
Stabilizer motion. 500. Autopilot.
Taking control of the aircraft.
400. 300. Minimums.
Sync rate.
100.
Oh, come on, aircraft.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Should have disabled the auto throttle there on when I disabled the autopilot too. The engine's throttled up at a bad time. I am on the ground. Had to use a little bit extra brake.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account.
Yeah, that was a little rough. It
If any of you
happens.
should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim,
How rough was it though?
or any other information, a Uniform Delta agent meeting this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Just within limits.
On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, that was a 300 feet per minute landing.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
That 300 feet per minute, that is, well, 308, that's like just barely within limits for a safe landing. But then again, any landing's a good landing if you can walk away from it. Ooh, look at that beautiful jet over there. There's an American Airlines MD-80. Let's park next to them. Gate E8. Let me call the ground crew here. Gate E8. No. There we go. Ground crew is out. That way I'll blind the guy. Alright, engine shut down. Deboarding. Ground power unit. We need the air unit. I'll keep the APU running. Alright, let's set up for the next flight. And next flight will require 10,000 pounds of fuel. Reload the same fuel into the sim. Payload 8,000. Nah, I'm gonna, yeah, 12,000 pounds of fuel would be perfect.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Bye. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Okay. 1540. Cruising altitude is 14,000 feet.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See, we can get out of here at 21:45.
You too.
We're actually a little early. Wait. Yeah, we got here 15 minutes earlier than I expected. Next, we're going to try to get out of here by 9:45. I try to arrive. We got a half-hour airtime, but I'm going to give it 45 minutes airtime.
Thank you.
Get over Mr. Whiskey.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Ah, I hear that, Shoshi. Passenger just commented that you did a wonderful job. I guess they're not too worried about this. Oh wait, she took a friend home real quick.
Hello. Bye. Thank you.
I'm all alone in this stream.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Awesome. Hey, did you hear? They said you did a wonderful job on this flight. That's what the passengers are saying. They don't lie.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Have a good one.
Thank you. You did a great job. Thank you for a wonderful flight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Hello. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We are just within our maximum takeoff weight for zero fuel weight. So that's some good news there.
Have a good day. You too. Bye. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. You too. Bye.
Uh-oh. I think my sim just crashed. We will see. I think the sim's about to crash. Well, I guess I need to take that as a sign that I am done for the evening. And yep, it crashed. Well, thank you everybody who joined in. Actually, my high school geometry teacher actually popped in for the landing. He didn't message or anything, but he did tell me over Facebook when I had to send him a link that he said that he did watch it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I know switching views causes instability. I was trying to see what the ground crew was up to. It didn't look like they even had their vehicles up against the fuselage yet. So, that being said, Everybody have us a great evening, and we will probably won't be online until I might do a slight live stream from my phone at Sun and Fun. We'll have to see. So maybe. So alrighty. I guess I'll see everybody later. Goodbye.